All right, everybody. Neo Springs here. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Necromancer is going to be able to do with a summoned pet. I just hit level 50 right now, and I did level it up to level 7, 8, it looks like. Um, and let's take a look at the raw stats. It's almost at 8k HP, which is pretty cool. 470 AC. Now, a lot of that AC is probably from all this crazy equipment that I have on it. And this summon is going to be using the SK Sky Weapon. So I'm going to try rolling with this. And my thoughts process was I just get an extra piece of AC equipment. I'm not really relying on the summon pet to actually do any significant damage. I'm assuming it's probably going to average around 80 DPS, maybe 100. I don't know. But yeah, let's go with that. I guess the alternative to that is maybe going with the Warrior One-Hander, which does have some nice AC to it, and the stun proc for extra aggro with maybe a Bloodfire. I don't know. But I do like the fact that this level 49 summoned has an AC cap pretty high, and its evasive is at 514. Its attack is over the soft cap, I think, maybe. Its accuracy is 317. That's pretty cool. And you probably noticed, hey, you're not running, you know, any haste items on it. Maybe a haste belt or a cloak of flames. I don't know. But our goal right now is using the pets to kind of just tank the boss. And we're going to dot it up. So this is it summoned raw stats with the equipment. We're using all warrior equipment, which has a lot of AC on it. Pretty basic. So let's go ahead and buff it up and see what this looks like buffed up. Almost at 8,600, so almost at 9k HP. Would we be able to break it? Maybe. If I can continue to level the spell up further to probably 10 and then use a summoning book for the necro pet, I could probably increase the stats further, which that's pretty cool. But yeah. All right, so we buffed up. Let's go ahead and we're just going to skip all the trash. Go for the boss. I just hit level 50. And then I'll go over some new additions that I made to my equipment here. So I added a horn, just for the simple fact that I'm actually not really meleeing much. And I just wanted that intelligence. And for the life of me, I can't figure out if the blue crystal staff is in the game from Inny or not. So here we are, we're using a horn, has some int, has some charisma, pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen anybody actually wearing any of these horns or not. Everything else is pretty standard. I'm just increasing my int stat. I replaced a few of my wisdom stuff for int because wisdom doesn't do me any good. And yeah, now I do need some better shoulders. This is the only one that actually still has wisdom on them. But I'm getting a significant magic boost to my defense. So for those roots from Inny. All right, so everything else is pretty standard. Here we go. I did level my talisman up to 10. Another cool neat thing is we could probably switch the talisman to the pet, and he now has HP regen and mana regen. But we won't do that. We'll build out another one for maybe a wizard mage pet to test around. And I did get a better helm. I think plate boots has intelligence on them. I think that would be a better switch, but this is all pretty high end. A lot of heavy farming. So there it is. All right, let's figure out the spell bar, because I don't remember if I have all the right nukes or not. So we don't need that. Let's go ahead, put in all our fire dots. So we got ignite. Here is going to be our rotation. Fire dot, fire dot, fire dot. We'll leave our tap at the top. Our pet already has haste. Let's go ahead. Add in a tap. Tap is level 5. We don't need that. Let's add in the poison, which will be our highest dot damage. Now, people have asked me in the past, what do your AAs look like? I'm at 310 right now. I pretty much have it all. I'm not really missing too much. So we're going to keep our healing and our PR there. And then we're also going to haste pet buff our summon. Let's remove that. The other thing we want to do is add in our illusion, so we can gain an additional life tap. The other thing I'm thinking of is I have here steel strength, which would be great for the pet to tank further if I could reduce the strength of the boss. But the alternative is, I think there was a level 45 life tap from a weapon. I don't have that. I don't remember where I put it. And currently we can't use Siphon the level 50 because, well, it's level 49. So that sucks. We don't need that. So we'll put in Calm here. We'll leave our Slow. We don't need the Mesmerization. Let's see. What would be the best? Incapacitate for armor reduction or weakness for strength? I don't know. And then last but not least, we'll add in our summon, because if he just starts getting hammered, we can just simply resummon it. All right, so let's go ahead and run it with this and see how it does on D4. It's a priest that time. Interesting. We'll go in over channel. I'm sure maybe recovery would be the best bet to see how it runs. Looks like Lord of Ire is up. We should probably kill him afterwards for Shield of Immaculate. Nice little trick here is go in the corner. He won't aggro. So now we can see, did we miss anything? I think the pet is missing. Let's go ahead and give him that. We're essentially giving him Blessing of the Commander. That gives him extra HP for each hit he does. All right. Think we're good. Let's go ahead and send him in. See how he does. Arm touch off the bat. That's great. I love that. So he's clocking in at 150 DPS right now, that's pretty nice. His steel strength already went off. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and it looks like my weakness actually overwrites that. So we're gonna have to switch that out going forward. Let's PR first. All right, now we can go ahead and start dotting them. And I can probably go into in power mode for extra dot damage. Looks like all the dots are landing perfectly. That's nice. I like to see that. One thing I did forget is we probably do need Feign Death on there in case we need to drop that aggro. And it looks like he's managing pretty well. I mean, he's a beast. What am I missing, guys? Mana drain? Alright, so looks like something happened. Let's go ahead and use the Enchanter Trickster, see if that does anything. That did absolutely nothing. I think I am rooted. Let's go ahead. Oh, accidentally started summoning. Let's Feign Death. We can Feign Death. Nice. Alright, so we cleared aggro. That's huge. Pet does need a PR. Throw some ruin on us. Don't think we could use that one yet. Alright, let's load those dots back up. Uh-oh. Our pet almost lost it. If we had lost it, we would just simply resummon it. But I know a lot of people like playing the cleric healer. So my mana is lower than the HP bar. Let's go ahead and go in recovery mode. Let's see how much mana we got. 128 mana. If we need more mana, we got alchemy elixir. Forgot to load that one up. But overall, this is pretty tame fight. I mean, the pet's doing a great job tanking. Not as quick as an enchanter in Rock Chosen. And the necromancer doesn't do as much damage as the wizard nukes. But this seems nice and steady. Rooted again. Let's try the trickster. Might get summoned. So is the poison not landing? Oh, we never even raised the poison. Look at that. Let's go ahead. Throw 3. Alright, level 7. How dare you root my pet? Alright, let's see. Now going to a level 7, which is nice. It gets an increase. Nope, still resisted. Let's try with overchannel maybe. It is our highest dot. No, looks like we're getting resisted with that. That sucks. I don't want to waste any more mana on it. Let's go ahead and heal the pet. He's about to take a dive. Grab some extra mana, 134 mana now, which is pretty nice. I think now that he's completely out of mana, he's not going to be nuking hard. I mean, it's pretty much a done deal fight at this point. It's just simply adding some dots in, keeping the pet alive. Yeah, would I play this over the wizard build? Haha, I don't think so. I mean, the pet is nice, and it's tanking a lot. Is it comparable to the chosen? Probably not. But necromancer might outpace the charm for Khazak Thule, though. And that's currently the hardest boss in the game. So with people that are able to kill Inny but not Khazak Thule on D4. Alright, let's go ahead and try this. The necro summoning might be the best alternative. Now, is that going to be the case in every situation? Probably not. You might actually get a great pet for Khazak Thule that will do a lot of damage. Or, like most people, you'll probably have a tank of your own and you're just simply charming it for additional damage. But we like playing a full caster build. I know there's a lot of people on Discord asking for improvements on the summon pets. I do agree. I think maybe giving them some type of I don't know, stances. In which case he'll probably be in a defensive stance. That doesn't really do us any good, but or giving us the ability to actually level their spells or set their spells up for what's allowed to be cast. That would be cool. That'd be a nice alternative, right? But currently, at the moment, yeah, summon pet, increase DPS. You just haste the shit out of it. You don't have to think twice about it, really, unless it breaks. Oh, we're kind of close now. Oh, it's because I didn't slow it. Slower off. That's why. Alright, slows back on. Let's finish it off. And then next time we will try dual wielding it. And maybe removing one of these pieces. Maybe the gloves. What it is, I don't know which. But yeah, so far Necromancer, pretty cool, pretty fun. Let's see if we can land this poison dog. No, he just hates that poison dog. Let's take a look at the logs. So I averaged around 84 DPS. Pet was around 45 to 70 to 80. Multiple pets. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty fun. Could use some improvements. Not sure what. But overall, the pet tankiness, I do like it. It can really hold its own, but I am a cleric, buffing the hell out of it as an enchanter as well. And you have +6, +6, +5, +7, +6, +4 equipment, warrior gear. Which, if you have all this, you might as well, have a warrior or something else. So it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed. Later.